Сьогодні наша делегація повернулась.
Today, our delegation returned from Geneva after negotiations with the American side and European partners. And now the list of necessary steps to end the war can become workable. As of now, there are no longer 10 fewer points after Geneva, and many of the right things have been taken into account in this framework. There is still a lot of work to be done together, which is very difficult. To make the final document, you have to do everything with dignity. And we appreciate that most of the world is ready to help us, and the American side is constructive. In fact, there were meetings all day yesterday. It was a difficult, extremely detailed job. Today, we have been coordinating with our partners in Europe all day, and I have already spoken with the presidents of Finland and Lithuania, the president of the European Council, as well as the prime ministers of Norway and Spain. I thank everyone for their clear and sincere support, for all the information that helps us. Ukraine is not alone, and this is important. The team reported today on a new draft of steps, and this is indeed the right approach. I discussed sensitive things, meanings, strange things with President Trump. Ukraine will never be an obstacle to peace. This is our principle, a common principle. And millions of Ukrainians expect and deserve a decent peace. We will do everything for this. We are ready to work as quickly as possible. And we also realize how many interests there are around Ukraine. First of all, there is an interest from Russia to derail this chance for an agreement in order to prolong the war. We see what interests are intertwined and who is trying very hard to weaken our position, the position of Ukraine, by throwing in disinformation and intimidating our people with opposition. In every such attempt to delay the end of the war, it is important for us to work constructively with our partners. We care about the interests of Ukraine and protect Ukrainians. This is our key framework for negotiations. I thank everyone who is with Ukraine and is doing everything to make Ukraine succeed. We must also realize that Russia will not reduce its pressure on us, on Ukraine, on our people. In these days and weeks, we should be very attentive to air raids, to all such threats and strikes. We understand exactly who we are dealing with, and we have all the orders of the Air Force and all other components of the defense and security forces of Ukraine. We will respond, and it would be fair for all our partners, especially the American side, to take into account the threat that their intelligence sees. And if there are negotiations, if there is constructive engagement, if we really end the war, then there should be no missiles, no massive attacks on Ukraine, on our people. This can be done by those who are really strong in the world. A lot depends on America. Russia started the war. Russia must end the war, and we are providing the necessary circumstances through dialogue with our partners.